Yo, this is why dropshipping will not make you rich. It will not get you Lambos. It will not get you a penthouse. It won't allow you to travel the world if you're a beginner. And I say that because most beginners in business, including myself, when I started years and years back, I think I tried dropshipping for the first ever time when I was 13 or 14 years old. And like a lot of people, I was kind of tricked or persuaded into trying to start a dropshipping business, thinking that that was going to be the thing that made me a bunch of money online. And the truth about dropshipping is not that the business model doesn't work, because there are people who make money dropshipping. I personally know people who actually make really good money dropshipping. But the issue is that it's marketed and pushed towards a beginner audience in business. And it's not beginner friendly in any way whatsoever, right? With dropshipping, you're starting a business with physical products. You have marketing involved, you have copywriting involved, you have systems in place, advertising like media buying. There's so many different factors that go into it where it just flat out does not make sense for a beginner. For a beginner who's never touched business, who doesn't understand a single thing about sales, marketing, copywriting, how business works, systems that you put in place. Like when you're brand new, you don't understand any of that. So what are you better off doing instead of going down the rabbit hole of dropshipping and wasting years of your life trying to do it, and also wasting thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars trying to learn how to dropship? The better route is to learn a skill. Now, I'm going to recommend you learn the skill of sales. It's the skill that I started with for two reasons. One, it costs no money to start learning. And two, sales is probably the number one business skill that translates to other areas of business or other businesses in general. So if you are a person where you have a vision, you want to get into business of some kind, and you know that you want to do that eventually, but you just don't know where to start, you need to start with learning a skill. Now, you could go learn marketing or copywriting or any of these other skills, but by far, I think the one that's going to present you the most opportunity the quickest and the one that's going to benefit you the most long-term is going to be learning sales. Why? Because effectively communicating is one of the most important parts of business and life in general. And then number two, like I said, you can get into it without really starting with any money. You can go find a sales job with a really solid offer, start selling the heck out of that thing, and then get to the point where you're making a lot of money. Like when I started in sales, first month ever, I made $3,000. Then I made $5,000. Then I was kind of hovering at $5,000 for a few months. And about 6 months in, I was able to hit $10,000 in a single month. And that's all commission, 100% profit. I was selling a package for $6,000 for an influencer, and I made $10,000, and I was 17. I think I just turned 17. So I was very young for making that kind of money. And the only reason I was able to make that kind of money was because I started learning the skill, and it just so happened, as I got better at the skill, I met more people, got better opportunities, made more money. So I started with nothing, got to $10,000 a month, then got to the point where I found a better opportunity, graduated high school, went all in, so I was able to put all my time, effort, and energy towards it, grew it to $25,000 a month. Now, sales is not something that is going to make you $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month. It's not going to make you ultra wealthy, ultra rich, at least not selling someone else's offer. But what you can do, what I've started to do, what a lot of people I know who started in sales have done, is you can start to transition into selling your own product, your own offer, starting your own business. This could be in literally any niche, any field. And I talk about this with my friends all the time who are in sales, like even going to boomer businesses, right? Like landscaping, like trucking, like laundromats, like gyms, like all of these boomer businesses that are like kind of brick and mortar or just older fashioned businesses. Because we have the skill of sales and we know how to negotiate, we could probably do very well in those businesses. So you guys can take the skill of sales, stack a bunch of money as a brand new beginner with no past experience, no past money invested. And then from there, once you have this big fat stack of cash and you also have the skill of sales, you can literally take that skill and apply it towards starting your own business if you want to. Or if you're the type of person where you're comfortable cashing commission checks, don't really want to put in work for anyone else, you could just continue doing it forever. But regardless, do not start with a complex business model like dropshipping, okay? At least start with learning a skill. Even if it's not sales, if it's something else, content creation, copywriting, marketing, like I've mentioned, any of these skills are gonna be better to learn. Just focus on one single skill and then you can start to branch off. If you guys want help with sales specifically, I do have a mentorship. The link to that is in the description down below. I only work with a few people at a time. It's pretty limited, but if you want, you can go ahead and apply. Comment any questions that you have. I'm gonna start making more of these videos and I'll see you guys here soon.